Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Happy Friday night football, people. Friday nights, we got CFL action. We got the Edmonton Elks out there in Montreal taking on the Alouettes. That is the deal for tonight. Only one streamer. So this should be a doozy. It should be a good one. It's only a 1.5 point spread for the Alouettes. They're giving 1.5 to Edmonton. I think it should be way higher. The Alouettes should win in crushing fashion. So, yeah, I'm shocked that it's only 1.5. I can't believe it. Don't believe it. Trey Ford benched trash. Fajardo playing a lot better, but the Alouettes, the way better team, even though they're not playing that consistent as of late, still the way better team all across the board. Offensively, way better defensively. Elks got to be one of the worst. Alouettes one of the best. And quarterback situation, we would take Alexander over Fajardo, no doubt about it. I mean, the only thing close is the running back situation. Otherwise, everything else, Alouettes way ahead. Way, way ahead. All right, let's run through the chat for all the early birds. We have Steve from New Hampshire, Giants fan. Sticks is back tonight. It was a late one last night. I think Sticks was doing something. Something about mooses and mises. I don't know. Moose watching. Something along those lines. Vince, I saw pop in on the vertical side. Who else popped in? There was one other. Oh, McCool. Jack to the McCool showing up. And showing out. Oh, and Tuck the Puppy. Tuck the Puppy dropping the scoreboard all around the league. Anybody that drops in and goes and gives us preseason updates while we're streaming, that would be great. More than appreciated. Bam, bam, bam. The major sports score across the football world. Tuck the Puppy has it. That is what's up. Yeah, 1.5. They got the over-under on Fajardo, 270.5 passing yards. I would go the under on that, but, yeah. It's more of a chance of Fajardo hitting it than Trey Ford. It's not even close. Not even close, bud. Believe it or not, Montreal's favored by 4.5. That makes more sense. On the screen, it says -1.5. That seems way too low. I think that's crazy. Watch the Elks win. I mean, last night, the Lions won in overtime and took down the Ticats, which was pretty insane. So, while I didn't see that happening, maybe the Elks can do the same thing. I doubt it. We already had one upset this weekend. Will we have more? No. Elks should lose tomorrow. The Red Blacks and Argos, they're both terrible. But then the Stamps should beat the Blue Bombers. I don't know about the Red Blacks and Argos tomorrow. That I got to take a deep dive in. That's, to me, right now, is flip a coin. I don't like it. Don't like it at all. Not a fan. Not a fan. So we got about 5 minutes till kickoff. The Elks coming onto the field. Like I said, in Montreal. Molson Stadium. Let's go. Friday Night Football. Let me just get one other thing underway, and we should be rock and roll when they're back from commercial. Bam. Chomas, what's up? It's Rhino time. What time is it? Rhino time. Woo. That's right, Chomas. That's right. Red, green style, duct tape. The Leslie likes the duct tape. I don't know. These are the final 4 random objects. They won twice. And now there's only one winner. These are the 4 standalone winners. And they won twice. So the winner of this is the complete winner of all the random objects. This one holds the trophy and raises it high. Which random object is winning tonight on this Friday night? Is that more important than the game? I don't know. It's possible. What up, Simone? You're going to the worst Owls game last week? Pathetic. Yeah. Sorry to hear that, Simone. Sorry to hear that. Oh man, I am tired. What was the final score of that game? Oh crap. 34-6. Yeah. That was worse than I remember. 34-6. The Riders destroyed the Alouettes Saturday night. That is crazy. They should do a lot better tonight, Simone. A lot better. Way better, better. Yeah. Born to be alive. What's going on, Vince? What's happening on this Friday night? Glad you are here. Glad you are back. And ready for some Friday night football. Tomorrow and Sunday, we're going nuts. We're going crazy. We're streaming like all day. All day. 4 streams on Saturday. 4 streams on Sunday. We're going crazy. 2 European League of Football Saturday morning and 2 on Sunday morning. Then tomorrow we got 2 more CFL games in the afternoon, which it's the Red Blacks and the Argos and the Blue Bombers and the Stamps. And then on Sunday we have 2 preseason games after the 2 European football games. So we got a double header on Saturday and a double header on Sunday. We're going nuts. MBT must play like MBT. Davis Alexander, Macabre Bethel Thompson, still better than the Fajardo. Yeah, MBT is up and down. Played well against the Stamps, got crushed against the Rough Riders. So, which MBT is going to step up? What up, Dennis? Dennis in the building. Shedeur Sanders starting for the Cleveland Browns tonight. That is true. I think they started about half hour ago. So Shedeur gets the start. Man, oh man. Friday Night Football. Let's go. It's time. Start it up. Start it up, people. It is right there. Fajardo is better than MBT now. Yeah. They're very close, but I think MBT is too streaky. Fajardo is more consistent. Back to breakfast with the Rhino this weekend. Yeah, we were off for week 12 with the European League of Football last week. Now in week 13. So it's the last 2 weeks. Week 13 this weekend. Week 14 next weekend. Solidify the playoffs. Then wild card. What do we got? There's 6 teams to make the playoff. 2 teams have a bye. So wild card. And then championship games. And then we go to the whole shebang for the European League of Football in the beginning of September. It's the first Sunday in September. Just about kickoff time. Cue the music. Bang. Boom. Bum, 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 bum. Mark Gillum, the head coach of the Elks. They just showed him. We got Jason Maz, the head coach of the Alouettes. It seems that the Elks are set to return the kick here in the first quarter to start this game. Maltos getting ready to kick this bad boy off. What's happening, Joe Moss? Benjamin Franklin back? Good luck. Good luck. Breakfast with the Rhino. All right, kickoff time. All right, and Leak returning from the 24 to the 35 to the 40-yard line. Decent return for the Leak. The Leakster. And out comes Cody Fajardo. 0-2 record, 4 touchdowns, 1 interception, 710 yards passing, and 4 touchdowns on the ground for the season. All right, get your tasty beverages ready, get your drinks ready, get into pajamas, get some tasty snacks. It's Football Friday. We are here. We are here and ready to go. Going right to left in their whites and green pants. Slanting over the middle, hits his man for 7. Catch and tackled. Down he goes right away is the Dunbar. Chomas going for the Elks, but you don't care about either team. Gotcha. That makes sense. That's fine. We need Rankin to have a big day. from Kenton State. Nobody knew that. Nobody knows that. All right. Okay, here we go. High snap, hands over the middle on 2nd and 2, running it up top. Second effort, and the help from the offensive line. First down. First down, Rankin. I didn't think he was going to have it. But the right side of the offensive line helped him get through, moving those chains for the Elks. The Alouettes in their navy blues and red socks, of course. Navy blue helmets with their little Alouette logo. What up, Premium? Premium in the building. What's up, man? What's happening? Welcome back, as per usual, my man, in the pistol. Hands it off up top. Little stutter step. He falls, almost falls down, and then loses a yard. Nope, they make him lose 2 for the TFL by the Alouettes. First week back to school is a light week. A bunch of meetings, bunch of work time. Then half the week next week is more work time, a few more meetings, a seminar, soft start on Wednesday, the real deal Thursday, Friday, and that's it. The real deal Thursday, 2nd and 12 for the Elks. Real deal right here, throw 49 for Jardo. He's got time to pass. Throwing it down low. Hits his man in midfield. Gets an extra 2, but he's going to be 4 yards short of a first down. Julian Grant with the catch. So they will have to punt it away. Sorry, Elks. No more first downs for you. What up, Murdoch? Murdoch showing up and showing out. David Perez, I feel like you have something to tell us. I feel like you want to tell us something, Perez. Besides, let's go Montreal. Something's coming. Thanks to the sub, we got one more. We are 8 subs away from 2,900. So we need 8 more subs, and an extra 5 would be gravy. And punts it away from the 47. Line driver, angling it down low, trying to get it out of bounds, and into the end zone. And we got a rouge. So they got a little single, little one-pointer. Little spike. Bang. So 1 point on the board for Edmonton. Striking first, but not striking hard, as they're up 1-0. All right. They tried to get inside the 5, but it went inside the pylon for the Uno. There we go. Montreal, $500. Game over. All right there, Perez. Good stuff. Good luck. You got this. Tuck the Puppy out of town scoreboard updates. The Baltimore Ravens won 24-16 over the Colts last night. The Eagles beat the Bengals 34-27. There was a tie between the Seattle Seahawks and the Las Vegas Raiders, game 23-23, which I covered last night. Atlanta and the Lions are playing right now. It's 3-0 Atlanta in the first. It is 7-0 Panthers over the Browns. 7-0 Panthers in the first. And the Patriots up 7-0 over the Commanders in the first. Got a bunch of action there. We got a one-pointer right here, so no big deal. Appreciate the out-of-town scoreboard updates. Preseason football, people. Elks on top. They're up on top 1-0, Murdoch. It's true, though. It is true. The Elks take the lead. And Murdoch says... that's funny. 1-0 lead. The Alouettes will never come back. Never, 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 never. Who knows what jersey I'm wearing? You guys know. I don't have to tell you. Rouge for the Elks. Right you are, puppy. Right you are. All right. MBT out there. 4 touchdowns, 4 interceptions, 1-3 record on the season. They need Davis Alexander back as they run out the middle. And squeezes on through for about 7 or 8 yards there by T.E. Thomas Erlington on the carry. Elks up 1-0. Elks are very fast. They are so fast. They are quickly up 1-0. Rambo, Sneed, Speaker, all out there for the Alouettes. Watch out. Plenty of targets for MBT. 2nd and 2. Hands it off the middle. Ooh, falls for it for a first down. Got him. Gets to just enough for the Thomas Erlington. Moving the chains. Bow. Move those chains. Gotta move those chains. Trent, eyes closed, Richardson. Trent, run it right into the back of the offensive lineman, Richardson. He's got a really long middle name. I don't know what that's about. His parents were crazy. And face-handed throws it to Rambo down low. Breaks the tackle and works his way for a 7. Should have been 1. Gets 6. Bad tackle. Not 6 points. Bad tackling by the Elks. So it'll be 2nd and 3. The Elks are all over that, but Rambo just says, boop. Nope, can't catch me. Can't get me. Sneed with a nice little block on the play. Eyes closed, Richardson. It's true. It's true. All right, here we go with the 52-yard line of Edmonton. Hands it off in the middle again. Looks like he gets to the line just enough for a first down. Depending on the spot, it looks good to me, though. Looks good by the Rhino eyes. All out blitz, Murdoch? Not yet. Coming soon. Coming soon. Coming soon. All right, Alouettes on the attack. Oh, they're going to measure. I thought they had it. Thought they got it. But not yet. Touchdown Browns. Great pass from 12. I don't believe it, Vince. I don't believe it. Ooh, he's like 2 inches short. It's like 3rd and 2 inches. 2 or 3 inches. Oh, I thought he had it. Are they going to bring out Evans? Evans coming out there for the sneak. He's 2 to 3 inches short. I don't believe it, Vince. I need proof. The proof is in the pudding. Alouettes 11 for 11 on 3rd and short this season. It's a given. That's the problem with the CFL. These cheesy little 3rd and inches. At the 9. Evans under center. No running back needed. Sneak by Evans. Got it. Of course. Easy peasy there, Murdoch. No punt needed. Not going to happen. Not going to happen. What up, 17? NHL's back in 65 days. NFL is back in less than a month. Hockey, we don't talk about hockey until football. Football's starting up, man. Football. Way before hockey. Way before hockey. All right, here we go. Hands it again up the middle. And gets about 4 TE. But not as much as before. It'll be 3rd and 6er for MBT. MBT. All right, here we go. We're just about halfway through the first quarter already. This game's going so fast, I feel we just started. It's a 1-0 game. Elks on top. All right, at the 45-yard line of Edmonton, driving the pistol. Pump fake, MBT. Decides to swing up top, hits his man, breaks 2 tackles, jukes up to the middle of the field, and stumbles his way to the 31. Bang! Moving it. Let's go. Sneed coming through. Coming through the Alouettes offense. Dominating. MBT moving the defense around with his eyes. Checks it down over the middle. And easy peasy. Easy peasy. Yeah, 41-38. The Lions took care of business last night. Overtime against the Ticats. That's crazy. Crazy talk. Don't do the preseason NFL? I cover a little bit. I covered one. I got 7 more to go. TE up top gets about 5 to the 26. TE coming through. Montreal Beasts and Elks are just semi-beasts. I don't think the Elks are really much of a beast. They want to be beasts. The Birds are more beasts than the wannabe. The wannabeasts. They're wannabeasts. Fumbleitis. Good luck, Murdoch. Let's see the ball bounce on the ground. A little bouncy, bouncy, bouncy. And takes a snap. Going to the end zone. Overthrown on the deep post. Incomplete. Going to Speaker. And they will have to settle for field goal. Field goal attempt coming up. A little bit overthrown. Probably a couple yards too high, too long, too far. 2 incompletes. All right, Maltos, let's see if you can take the lead. Only missed 2 field goals on 27 attempts on the year so far. From closer to the left hash, but almost down the middle. Snap, hold, kick. Got him. Splits the uprights. Easy for the Maltos. The fresh maker. Nope, it was field goal time there, Murdoch. 3 points on the board. It is 3-1. Alouettes on top. So we got a rouge and a field goal. That's how we start the game, people. That is the deal. The Owls kicking butt. Well, they're kicking field goals. I don't know about kicking butt. But they're up by 2. Now the Elks only need 2 rouges to get back in this game. 2 rouges. NBD. Rougeopotamus. I don't even know what that is. But I like it. I like it. I like it a lot. I think everybody and their grandma is streaming tonight. It's a bunch of preseason games on, so that's a big deal. A big deal. Dr. Delay, Birdwatcher, play-by-play with JJ, Mossy, on the go with CeeLo, a whole bunch of peoples. Cheaters never prosper. It's true there, Murdoch. It is true. Bump, 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 bump. Man, oh man. What happened? The Elks need a safety? Ha! 2 rouges are a safety there, Chuck the Puppy. That's good. That is true. That would be nice. Nice, nice, nice. Alright. Let's see. Boom, we're good. Okay. Kenzie Lalonde. I don't know how to say her name. They just said it, but I wasn't listening. I want the game. We need the game. That's what we want. Enough of this talky nonsense. All right, back to the game. Fajardo is out there. Starting at their own 40, going right to left. Sends guys in motion. In the pistol. Hands it off. And rolled on over. Maybe gets a yard. Tries to squeeze through the middle. Veverette says, no, no, no. Not today. So it'll be 2nd and 9 for the Elks. Rankin gets 1. I like to move it. I like to move it. What's happening, man? The game's going to be closer blowouts. I'm thinking, I'm leaning towards the Alouettes winning easily. I don't know what the score is going to be, but I say the Alouettes win easily. Elks, nah. Takes the snap. Fajardo, quickly, pressure, watch out. Avoiding the sack, tries to throw it away, still runs to the outside, and runs it for about 3, goes out of bounds. Nice play by the defense, not hitting him at the end. Probably would have got slapped with a 15-yard roughing the passer penalty and give him a first down. But 2-0 for the Elks, and they'll have to punt it away. Bow. What up, Cameron? What's going on? Cameron in the building. What's going on, Cam? It's a 3-1 game. 5 left in the first. Alouettes, the Birdies on top. They will be punting from about their own 35. And punts it away. Foop. Game over, says Perez. Game over. Returning from the 12, left to right, 20, 25, 30 up top. Out of bounds at about the 34, 35 yard line. That looked like Speaker on the return. Make sure you guys hit that like button. Let's get a ton of likes on this stream tonight. Let's get a whole bunch of subscribers. The goal is 13 more subscribers, because then we'll be at 2,905. But I'm hoping to at least crack over 2,900, which is 8 more subs. Let's go, Montreal. Very, very soon there, Perez. Very soon you'll drop the game. Over. Over. It's never over. It's never over. Let's go, people. Let's go. Friday Night Football. This is what we do. What up, Terry? Welcome back. Go, Elks, go. Hopefully it's a close game, but I'm definitely leaning towards Montreal by a bunch. Way more than 1.5 or 3.5. I'm going to say 8, 9, or 10 point victory for Montreal. The Eagles will be pure beasts in the NFL this year. They should dominate most of the NFC. They'll probably lose 4 to 5 games, but they should dominate. We'll see how they do against Commanders. That's the big matchup in that division. How the Eagles do against Jaden Daniels. Record for Rouges in a game. Oh, someone said this months ago. I don't remember. I don't remember that number there, McCool. What up, a Raider? Rhino Nation. For life. I like it. I like it. The record number of Rouges. I don't remember the answer to that. I know I was way off. That's all I remember. I don't remember how much, but it was a while. Quick NFL update. Patriots now beating the Commanders 14-0. Bang. 2-touchdown lead. 2-touchdown lead. Go Oilers, go Oilers, go. The Oilers. All right, MBT, plenty of time in the pocket. Swings it up top, trying to hit him for 5, but way too low. Incomplete. Incomplete. Going to Mason. Mason. Where is he on my list? Where is he? I don't have him on there. Almost thought that was still there, but he's 39. Anyway, pressure on to the right. Throw it, MBT. Hits his man down low the 30 and can't get back to the line of scrimmage. Loses the yard. So a 2-and-out by the Alouettes. Nothing there. Sibasu for a -1. Not good. Offenses look pretty weak. Pretty weak sauce to start this game. Punt time, Murdoch. Punt time it is. You are correct. You are correct. Do I think Aaron Rodgers can still play decent for the Steelers? Yes, but he doesn't have the legs anymore, so that's going to cut down on his elite status. But he could hold his own for the Steelers. He could definitely hold his own. Five-yard penalty on the Alouettes. Bring him back. Step by step, day by day, Dallas is here. Let's go. What's up, Dallas? TGIF. Did Dallas do that? I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. Dallas in the building. What are you making this weekend for Sunday? Ooh, almost blocks that punt. And returning for the 34, flag on the play. Must have hit the punter. And out to the 45 and steps out of bounds. Leak on the return. But we got to see if that's roughing or running into the kicker. On the Elks. And the McMahon is here. What up, Mac? McMahon in the building. Go, Elks, go. Let's see who's going for who. Elks 1, Owls 2. Let me know. 1's for the Elks and 2's for the Owls. Who are you going for? Blast in the chat. 1 for the Elks, 2 for the Alouettes. The Alouettes. Mr. Rogers' neighborhood. Giants fan. Sticks. Elks. McCool. Alouettes. I like that Marvin going Elks. It's leaning to the Elks so far with the voters in the chats. And they're really figuring out this flag. Is it a flag? Is it not a flag? Is it roughing? Is it running? Is it a major foul? Going to be a 15-yarder? Waiting for the Zebras to make a decision. We got 3 minutes left in the first quarter. 3-1, Alouettes leads. The Zebras taking their time. Let's see the replay. Punts it away. And smashes into both legs. I don't think it was the plant leg. I feel like that should be running into the kicker. And it's not a major foul. But we'll see what they have to say. Steve going for the Alouettes. Okay. And the Raiders says Elks better than the Saints. The Alouettes. Chinese food? Check. Wine? Check. Ice cream? No check. Pending. Get that ice cream there. Get that ice cream, Dallas. What kind of ice cream is the choice of the night? You must get the tasty ice cream. Must. All right, let's see what the Zebra has to say after the delay. Two penalties. Contact to the kicker. 10 yards. They're applying that one. And then holding on the Elks. So, so the Alouettes have to punt it away. It's 3rd and 5. So, punt and a hold, re-kick, and they got to do it again. So, silly hold. And, oh man, angles that one way up top. And bounces past them. Nice, 2015, scoops it up with a 9. And returning it to the 15-yard line. All right, good kick. Nice there by Zema. The Zima. You just hit a contact ball. You are one happy fat boy. What about those delicious fat boys? Is that Are the Fat Boys made by Haagen-Dazs, or is it a different company? I thought Fat Boy was its own company. I don't remember. I haven't had a Fat Boy in a while. French vanilla with fresh berries and peaches. That sounds more like fruit than ice cream. Hess says Montreal by 8. Yeah, I was saying 8, 9, or 10. That seems spot on there, Hess. I agree on the vertical front. Is there any other kind of ice cream other than coffee ice cream? Yes. Simple answer. Yes. 8 Rouges is the record. Huck Welch, 8 Rouges in 1936. Yikes. What was it, 89 years ago? Sheesh. Nobody lived to tell the tale of that one. That's all in the record books. Nobody remembers. Alright, people, smash that thumbs up as we get back to the game. As the Elks take over, going from right to left, deep in their own zone. And smash that subscribe button. Ring that bell. Ring my bell. Grow a mustache, Luke Wilson. Grow a mustache. It doesn't look the same with the mullet with no mustache. You got to back it up with the terrible stash. And he's slacking on that front. The Rhino is sleepy. I will be going early to bed tonight. Hands it off in the middle. Fighting. Nothing. Oh, no, they're showing a replay. Come on. You're tricky. Get back to the game. Why is there so long in between? They should be able to show multiple plays in between a play. That is insanity. We need a faster pitch clock, apparently. All right. 1st and 10. They're on 15. Here we go. Fajardo takes a snap. Throws it up top. Little high. Boom. Dunbar grabs it. I couldn't tell from the background if he caught it or not, but gets a few yards on that one. Left about 4, maybe 5. You went where? Looking for what? Looking for who and how? What's going on, Paulie? Welcome in, welcome back. And 2nd and 6er, they blow it dead. Yellow lawn tree on the fields. Should be against Edmonton. Final battle random object would have stuck better in your head if it was duct tape. Legal procedure, back him up 5er. So it'll be 2nd and 11 after that penalty. Macho Man, Randy Savage. Mustache. Hulk Hogan mustache. Not a fan. Anyway, here we go with their own 14. 5 and 3 Alouettes. Still 1 and 6 Elks. Throw it away down low. Lewis with the catch. Close to a 1st down at the 25. And according to the spot, he's got it. Lewis coming through. Oh, no, Victor. My bad. Oh, my God. That's last year Lewis is on there. I'm so used to him being 87 on the Elks. Victor. My bad. I'm half asleep. I need more coffee. I see Lewis when I see 87. At least that's better than what? Jordy Nelson? Jordy Nelson rocked that number for the Packers. That's what I used to think. And then Lewis was in my head. Now it's Victor. Here we go. Pressure. Bang! He wanted to throw it deep and get shellacked and sacked. Boom, as they're dancing it up. Dance it up, fellas. Dance it up. Sankey on the smash. Love it, love it, love it. A flag. Flag. Oh, no. Excessive celebration? Black cherry pistachio ice cream. Together. The Iron Sheik had the best stash. I just watched a match, him and Hulk Hogan from 1984. One of my colleagues had that up on the Promethean board the other day as we're setting up our rooms. I was walking by and I saw it. And the Sheik had Hulk Hogan, but then he's in the camel clutch and he's like... And he broke free and then got the leg drop for the win, of course. That is the Hulk way. 2nd and 17 for the Elks, backed up at their own 18. What up, DeAndre? How'd they score 1 point? A Rouge. I'll explain a little bit. And we're trying to go deep up top. Sliding. Oh, we can't make the grab at the 35. Would have been a first down. Incomplete. Dunbar should have had it. And it'll be 3rd and 17. And the Elks will have to punt it back. What up, DeAndre? Welcome in. If the team kicks a kickoff or punts it into the end zone, kickoff in the end zone, a missed field goal into the end zone, and that return team doesn't bring it out of the end zone, the kicking team gets awarded 1 point, which they call a one-pointer, a Rouge, that sort of thing. So they got 20-yard end zones just for that. And the uprights are the beginning of the end zone, so there's a chance to a missed field goal to return out of the end zone. Different dimension to the game here for the Canadian Football League. Returning it from the 30, going up top 35, 40, Tice, 50, midfield 50, 45, 40, still on his feet, getting some blocks downfield 30, 25, still going, gone! Takes it to the house, unstoppable. He just kept breaking tackles down the sideline. See you later. Boom! Wow, 9-1. Big time touchdown for Tice. Travis Tice. I thought like 3 times he's getting tackled. He just kept going and going and going. The Energizer Bunny down the sideline. There's 1 missed tackle. Gets a block. And a 2nd missed tackle around the feet. The 3rd one falling down and into the end zone. Easy peasy. 6 points for the Alouettes. Bang. 9-1. Extra point to make it 10-1. What up, Chubby Unicorn Nation? Snyder in the building. 26 likes and counting, Maddie. 26 and counting. Let me get the college fantasy football up and going. And extra points. There it is. 10-1. Anybody up for college fantasy football? Let me post that in the chats. We got 4 teams so far. We need 8 more. College fantasy football. Bang. It's on Fantrax. It seems very simple and basic like ESPN and others. So should be alright. Fantasy. I've never done fantasy college football. So this is going to be a first time for me. So we need to get it going. Fantasy college football. Bam. The Alouettes seem jaunty to you. The jaunty Alouettes. Jaunty. What up, Perez? Saying, it's over, Rock. It's over. Thanks for the sub. Appreciate that, man. We are 7 subs away from 2,900. Man, oh, man. We're just about to be 100 short of 3,000. Man, the 5,000 is going to make me feel pretty good when we get there. In probably a little over a year. But we should be able to get to 3,000 in a couple weeks. Cross our fingers. What up, Brad B? Returning in from the 22 right to left. Past the 30, 35, 40, still on his feet. 45 to the 48 before taken down. That was Leak on the return. Doesn't look like 22 on his chest. Interesting. You would get killed with a transaction limit. You bite your tongue. You stop that now. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. It's the Elks' year in 2025. How many games do they need to do better? A lot. A lot there, Brad B. A lot. 17-0 Patriots over the Commanders. Good thing. It's preseason. It's a good thing. 10-1 Alouettes. One more play till the end of the first. In the pistol, Fajardo on the handoff up the middle. And trying to bounce to the outside. Can't get there. Smash down. Rampkin going nowhere. TFL. Lemon. 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 So that'll be the end of the first quarter. Should be. Let's see if they're able to get one more play off. Can they get one more off? It's 2nd and 13. Lemon. And they get one more play before the end of the first. Pressure! Bang! Down he goes back at the 35. Sit down, little fella. Berglund got him. Oh, baby, he's got him. Wow. So they'll have to punt to start the fourth quarter when they get back from the commercial break. The Owls are angry. They're angry. That's good rule. Kickoffs for kickoffs only, not the other stuff. I kind of like the missed field goal, though. The missed field goal, if it doesn't hit the uprights, like you miss a field goal, they have to return it out of the end zone. So, and then sometimes they return it for touchdowns. It's crazy. So if you miss a long field goal, you never know. They could take it to the house. Take it to the house. I've seen that a bunch of times in the last 2.5 seasons there, DeAndre. So you got to watch out. It's just another little thing that makes it slightly different from the NFL. A bunch of little things. Because we have a bunch of leagues that are similar to the NFL. And this one's the furthest away. But somewhat close. So I like it. I like it. The CFL is very, very, very good. Very good. Very good. Let's see what's happening. Vertical side over 100 and about 300 on the horizontal. So far, so quiet on this Friday night. That's because there's what? Three football games? If you just keep us posted on that, Tuck the Puppy if you want. Up to you. There's, I think, 3 NFL preseason games. It's what? Panthers, Browns, Patriots, Commanders. And wasn't there one more? What was the other one? Let me see. Let me get that open. I thought there was one more. Oh, the Falcons and the Lions. I still got that 0-0. No, they're all 0-0, so that's not working. Yeah, the other sites are working. What the heck? Alright, let me go somewhere else. Those scores are not working there. Let's try a different website. Maybe it's working there. Baker had the best stash? Check it out. Baker, what Baker? Which Baker? Well, let me get the scores up. Hold on. Are there any CFL rules regarding poutine or foreign substances on receivers' fingers? You would like to think so, Ruben, but doubtful. Doubtful. You like how the UFL, how the coaches do not even understand the rules? Oh, man. So it's 7-3 Lions over the Falcons. I got 7-7 Browns and Panthers. I thought it was 14-0. Oh, 7-7. Okay. I must have misunderstood. All right. Elks punted away. Boop. As they switch sides. Short punt. Returning from the 27. Past the 30. 35. And out of bounds he goes. Tice on the return. How soon before Trey Ford comes back in? The way he's playing, he's not coming back in. Oxbaker? The Ox. What's up, Tom? I'm a little sleepy. A little tired. I'm going to stream this game and go to sleep. That's the deal. Got to wake up early for the ELF tomorrow. 9 o'clock Eastern Time. Runs it up the middle. Gets about a $5 by the Thomas Erlington. Welcome in, welcome back. Good stuff, Tom. Welcome back. Welcome to the party, pal. We are grinding hard. It's a light night tonight. But the weekend, 8 streams in 2 days. 4-day, people. A double header each day. And hands it up top, and it gets about 2. Shut down by the Elks. So they will have to punt it away. Sorry. Logan on the stop. Banana, banana, banana. 2 minutes into the second. Elks only have a rouge as they get the ball back. All right, here we go. Rock and roll. Gonna punt it from about his own 30-yard line. Foop, there it goes, line drive. And angling, it's gonna pass down. Bounces inside the 30. Bouncy to about the 23-yard line. So the Elks take over their own 23, going left to right. Streaming machine. Yeah, tomorrow and Sunday's gonna be crazy. I gotta rest up because I am, no joke, tired. And I was like thinking about scrapping the morning game and just starting at noon tomorrow Eastern Time. But I was like, no, I must just go to sleep early tonight and rock and roll all day tomorrow. So that's what we're going to do. 8 likes to 40. Let's go. Keep those thumbs up going, people. Sign into YouTube. Hit that thumbs up. Help out the Rhino Nation. And hopefully we get more and more. Get over 60 to 80 subs. That would be amazing. 60 to 80 likes. I know there's a lot more content, a lot more football out there. But got to stay true to the CFL. And we will still do plenty of preseason football. 8 games out of the 17 that's available on NFL Network's the best I can do with my schedule. But just about half. Just about half of the games that are out there that you guys have access to. So that's what we shall do. Let's check the green side. Eduardo and the McMahon going for the Elks. Going for the Elks. Wow. I don't know why everybody's going for the Elks. They're always at the bottom. All right. Fair enough. Fair enough. Bum, bum, bada bum, bum, bum. Whew. All right. Back in action. Ranking. Last week against Hamilton. 133 total yards, 2 touchdowns on his 19 touches. Had a day last week. Had a day. Not much so far here in the first half against the Alouettes. Yet. Sanders putting on a show. Is it a crap show? Could be a crap show. You know, Sam Ellinger looked good in preseason. Just letting you guys know. All right, here we go. From their own 24. Throwing it down low to Dunbar to 31. 7 yards on the reception. Nice, easy play. Putting on a crap show. It's preseason. You have to look good. If you don't look good in preseason, then that's bad news. If you look good, that could be good news, but doesn't mean it's good news. Anyways, 2nd and 4 at the 30. Fajardo's got it. Going up top, it's his man. First down. Easy peasy out to the 42. And out of bounds. Gittins coming through. Sanders looking good, Mr. Carter. I still don't believe it, Vince. I don't believe it. I must see it to believe it. I'll have to watch it later. I shall watch it later. And see how not Jacob Eason, Sam Ellinger he is. We shall see. 1st and 10, Elks. Hands it off. Gobbled up, CFL. Oh, he's able to squirm his way for 1. Interesting. Ugiak on the stop. Hopefully nobody was crazy enough to take the over in this 10-1 game. I don't think there's going to be many more points scored in this first half. I don't think. And takes a snap. Looking. Throws it down low. Oh, he bobbles and drops it incomplete. Should have had that. Might have been able to turn the corner and get a few yards. I think he still would have been short of a first down. But it is 3rd and 9. That was a leak on the drop out in the flat. Oh, through the hands. Just through the hands. You got to catch that. You got to catch that. Like I said, it still would have been short of a first down, but it would have been a lot more manageable. A lot. Scoring 1 point against the Alouettes has to burn. No matter how many they get in the end, it's gonna be a burn. Burn them. Turn it from the 27, right to left, out to the 34. Again for the Alouettes. 4 minutes into the second, rocking and rolling. Did I ever get a Colorado Sanders jersey? I did not. The Falcons up 10-7 over the Lions. The Browns up 14-7 over the Panthers. And it's still 17-0 New England over Washington. 14-7 Cleveland. How about that? Who's got those touchdowns for the Brownies? Curious on that. The Brownies. Bum, 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 bum. All right. Good rock and roll. Okay, cool. It's going to be a long weekend of football, people. Long weekend. Tomorrow we have in the morning, 9 o'clock Eastern Time, the Enthroners and the Thunder. Enthroners and Thunder. And then 10 o'clock, let me do the conversion. It is 9 o'clock and 12 o'clock. So 9 o'clock is the Enthroners and the Thunder. 12 o'clock Eastern Time is the Vikings and the Panthers. All right, and then we have 3 o'clock Eastern Time, the Argos and the Red Blacks. And then it should be 7 o'clock Eastern Time for the Stamps and the Blue Bombers to finish out our Saturday. So it's a 4-streamer. 4-streamer tomorrow. Supposed to be hot and stuffy this weekend. Not good for baking, not good for anything. Watson's coming in? Watson's not coming in. You're a liar. Liar, I don't believe it. Stop the cat. All right, let's get Sneed more involved. A little bit of Rambo. Come on, MBT. Very, very slow start, but it's 10-1. 10-1 Alouettes. All right, here we go. Motion. Hands it off. Gets maybe 2. 2 yards on the play. Was that Tice? Or was that TE? I think it was Thomas Arlington. Arlington on the carry. 2nd and 8. Man, Sneed was leading catches, receiving yards, yards after catch, 2nd down conversion catches, and 30-plus yard catches for the Alouettes this season. You're hiding in your room with the AC. Wake you up at Thanksgiving. I like it. I like it. Hibernation. And gets the speaker, breaks the tackle, and works his way for a first down. Terrible tackling by the Elks. Come on, should have had 3. But works his way for a first down. Bang. Bang. Oh, no. Yeah, Tice for the block. Swings it to speaker. Speaker. Let's get it done. All right. Set him in motion in the pistol. MBT's first read's not there. Wants to run and taken down at the line of scrimmage. Nothing. So it'll be 2nd and 10 for the Alouettes. Tuck the puppy. What's happening? Where's Newbrand? Let's see if Newbrand pops in to see if we're going to have some Saturday Rhino trivia for the CFL for one of the 2 games later on in the afternoon. All right, at the 47, shotgun. Over the middle, only gets to about the 53. It's going to be 5 yards short of a first down. And the Alouettes got to punt again. Morgan on the stop over the middle. Punt it up. Spike that like. We need more and more likes. More and more people watching. Is that Zena coming out there to punt it away? And punting from his own 41. Foomp. And bounces at the 8. And goes diagonally out of bounds at about the 7. They got him at the 7-yard line. So 1st and 10 for Edmonton. A long way to go. 103 yards is their mission. 103 yards is the mission. La. Just trying to fix one last thing. Go. Click. There it is. Cool. All right. Back in action. My bad. All right. From their own 7 left to right. Shotgun. Facing Hino. Swing up top for Jardo. Dunbar on the catch and gets out of bounds at the 14. So about 7 yards on the catch and run. What up, McLeod? Oh, my bad. My bad, McLeod. You bet Elks and the under. The under's looking good. The Elks, not so much. Hopefully you're having a lot of points. Hopefully you have more than 1.5 on that one. What up, Fulton on the vertical front? Fulton! What is going on? Welcome back, my man. Hands it off of the middle. How does 26 feel? Now that you've been 26 for like 2 weeks now. And gives it a leak for maybe a yard or 2. And the Elks have to punt it away. What should get good field position on the return. Big breaking news. You made it to the next round of American Idol for this year. Watch out for the Fulton. The American Idol. A superstar in the making. I can't sing. My singing is horrendous. You're definitely a better singer than me. And that's not even a debate. Party people! Yeah! Tag team music in effect. Punts it away. And it's a really short one, getting it the 50-yard line of the Elks. Returning to the 44. So great field position, just about field goal range to start the drive, with Tice running ahead on that return. And they're taking another commercial break. Enough of the commercial breaks, people. Montreal is It's looking like they're going to drive it down the field and pound it in there, Perez. Pound it in. Bam, bam, bada bam, bam, bam. All I'm doing this weekend is streaming football. 4 games of the European League of Football, 2 more games of the Canadian Football League, and 2 preseason games on Sunday. I think I have them all up on my channel. I made all the thumbnails and set them all up. Golden Corral commercial. I didn't see it. It's on CFL Plus, so I don't see any Golden Corral commercials. But let's go to Golden Corral tonight. What time? How late does Golden Corral stay open there, Vince? How late? I'm ready. I am ready. I'm ready to take a swim in the chocolate fountain. The chocolate fountain. I do have a bunch of ice cream because I stocked up for my nephews last week. But, yeah. Golden Corral time, people. Golden Corral time. When I have time during the day, I should go to Golden Corral. Who's coming with me, people? Who's coming with me? Everyone put your breakfast order in. The Rhino will have Egg McMuffins and hash browns for everybody. Yeah, I'll make a little McDonald's run. Last time I went there a few weeks ago, it was like buy a hash brown, get one for $1 or something. Something on those lines. So I was like, thank you. Thanks for the hash browns. Boom, bada bum, bum. Oh, hold on. Something messed up. My bad. Go. No. Six minutes, 11 seconds left in the second quarter. Still 10-1 Alouettes. Still no offense for the Elks. They got one little rouge. All right, that's better. Thank you for your patience, Rhino Nation. Gotta take Mama Duke. She's ready. She's ready. She's in. You can't go wrong for the tasty Golden Corral. All right, at the 38-yard line and driving. Hits his man for a first down to the 31. So Snead on the catch for the firsty. Got him. Got him. There's the new brand. I was just talking about you like 3 minutes ago, new brand. I was like, I wonder if you're going to pop in today. And then talk about the Rhino trivia for Saturday. Awesome stuff. The Golden Corral. Get it done. Let's get golden. Place and fake. Pump fake. Throwing it down low. Hit as he throws it. And 6 yards short. Little dying quail. Wobbly duck. And Dunzo. So it'll be 2nd and 10 for the Alouettes. Chicks dig the corral. Pain heals. Chicks dig scars. Glory lasts forever. Movie. Who knows that movie? I can get that for the soundboard. The touchdown's coming there, Perez. We shall see. Let's see if Perez is correct. From the 31-yard line. Under 5 to play in the first half. And swings it down low to Rambo. And gobbled up and loses 4. Holy crap. It looked like he was going to throw it down low and then do like a reverse. And sort of like a hook and ladder thing, but a reverse handoff after a screen pass. I've never seen that before. It didn't get a chance to develop, though. Yeah. I think he wanted to hand it to Erlington, who was swooping on over. That would have been interesting. It did not work. There was too many Elks there. Ford was there to get the outside because there was 2 defenders, one inside, one covered the outside. Nothing there. Rambo had to hold on to it. And field goal attempt coming for the Alouettes. Close to the left hash. Snap, hold, kick. And got him. Maltos got him. The Fresh Maker. Rhino Trivia every Saturday. All football, all the time. Love it. It's got a catchy jingle to it as well, new brand. Elks are hurting your feelings and the bank accounts. There's no ties in football. In preseason there is 23-23. Raiders and Seahawks. Hot honey buns at the Golden Corral. Yeah, but how's the food? Hey! Throws it down low in the flat to the 47. 7 yards out there to Rankin. What are you doing, Perez? What are you doing? What up, Gus? All right. The Gus has joined us. 2nd and 3, Rankin's down. No, he's fine. Just tying his shoes or something. All right, here we go. The 47. Fajardo up top. It's his man over the middle. First down past midfield to 53. First down. Let's see if the Elks can get some points on the board. Approaching the 3-minute warning. Should be one more play. Until then. All right. Welcome back, Gus. Welcome back. I think I broke his freaking neck. Sounds like Kurt Angle. Player should fakes the end around. Screen pass up top. Hits him and breaks the tackle. Rankin's got a couple blockers. Waits for the offense to get him to the 15-10. And out of bounds at about the 7-yard line. I think I broke his freaking neck. Sounds like Kurt Angle. What am I missing? Is that from a movie, though? What was I talking about? Gus? And that should take us to the 3-minute warning. We're at 41 likes. Let's keep them coming, people. Keep them carousing as we're just about at the halfway point. We're week 10 of 21. Next week will be week 11, just past the halfway point. So midweek, we'll be halfway through the season already. I feel like that's crazy. We're just about halfway through the CFL season. Just about. Just under half. The Patriots up 20-3 over the Commanders. I think I broke his freaking neck. What movie did I do? What was I saying? I forgot what I was saying. That's not the movie I was quoting, was it? That wasn't the same movie. I got Kurt Angle stuck in my head. I can't block him out of my head. I don't think I'm saying it right. Nothing's coming to mind there, Gus. I can't think of it. I don't have it. The Falcons are up 10-7 over the Lions in the third quarter. The Browns up 14-7 over the Panthers at halftime. And the Patriots up 20-3 nearing the end of the second quarter. All right. Here we go. The Elks are driving at the 9-yard line, going up top, and loses 2 to the 11. Nowhere to go, little guy. Nowhere to go for Fajardo. What up, Doctor? DR in the building. What's happening? Welcome back. What's good? Streaming only one game tonight. And then the real weekend begins. It's going to be a crazy weekend. Tons of streams. The longest yard from the 70s. Man, I saw that. I must have seen that once back in the early 90s. A long time ago. I don't remember that. And throws it to the 5. Can't get up and taken down. Catches it on the ground. Tries to get more yards, but no can Dewsville. That was Smith on the catch. It'll be 3rd and goal. And the Elks have to settle for a field goal. Trying to cut this to 13-4. Man, oh man. The longest yard from the 70s. Yeah, I've seen that a long time ago. Way too long ago. I was really young. Really, really, really young. All right, short little dinker, 12 yards out for Blanchard, and got it. So it's 13-4, 3 points on the board for the Elks. Bam. It's a unique score. 13-4 with $1:45 left on the clock. Boom, 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 boom. I want you in my room. We'll spend the night together from now until forever. Dun, 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 dun. It is a slow football night. Slow streaming nights. I guess that's what happens when there's 3 of the football games on. That foosball, new brand, that foosball. All right, here we go from the 40. And hands it off, cuts back, slicing and dicing for 4. Oh, the ball comes down. No, they go and touch him down. Tice on the carry. Tice for 4, 2nd and 6. You're out in the South 40. I have no idea what the heck that's saying there, Gus Wolf. Is that a line from the movie? I have no idea what that is. No clue what that is, Gus. All right, MBT up top. Oh, it's his man to the 51 of the Elks. Bam! First down. Move those chains. Hollins with the catch. Nice, nice, nice. Hollins. That's got to be a line from the movie. I'm out in the South 40, bringing green bean to can tomorrow. Murder Dog is having a blast out there. Nothing. Doesn't ring a bell. Don't know how to say it. Don't know how to read it. Out of the longest yard loop from the 70s. Burt Russell style. And a bunch of other no-names, right? And thrown up top. Breaks the tackle. Rambo gets a yard to the 50. 1 yard close to the end zone. 1:04 on the clock. You're picking green beans? Green beans. Green beans are okay. They're better than string beans, that's for sure. Not the biggest fan, not a fan of string beans. Green beans I can handle. String beans, not so much. And roll to the right, MBT up top. And Rambo makes the grab of the 27 down the sideline. And there's a flag on the play. Might be defensive pass interference. If there's no offensive penalty, it's a 22-yard gain. Edmonton Escorts are a better football team than the Elks. And I don't even know who they are there, Todd. Penalty on the defense. Pass interference declined. First down for the Alouettes. Boom. Got him. All right, 35 seconds and counting. MBT taking it slow. 2 timeouts in the pockets, if they had pockets. MBT going to the end zone. Back of the end zone. Diving. Incomplete. Overthrown by about 3 yards. He's going deep to Sneed, but just airmails it. Too far, too deep, too incomplete. And jelly beans are better than string beans. And yeah. Jelly beans are better than green beans, and green beans are better than string beans. Blah. I remember string beans. Enough of that. Enough of that. Pishikaka. All right, 22 seconds on the clock. Throw it down low. Bobbles it. Interception down the sideline. Gonna be a big 6 to the house. Goodbye. Good night. Thanks for coming out. Touchdown for the Elks. Unbelievable. What a terrible throw. Terrible interception by MBT. Ford to the house. He almost dropped it. It hits him in his hands, and he bobbles it, grabs it, gone. Total miscommunicado. They were not on the same page. He doesn't run an out. I think it was Rambo was going corner, not an out. Easy interception by Ford. Gone, gone, gone. Elks with a big 6. Bang! 13-10. 10 seconds left on the clock. Extra point up and good. It's back to a 2-point game. Well, it's down to a 2-point game. Yes. Back to a 2-point game. 2-point game. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Wow. 13-11. MBT. Destroying the Alouettes on that one. We got a game. Oh, yeah. Pick 6 brings the Elks right back in it. Right back in it. Yeah, total miscommunication there, Simone. Not pretty. What a bozo. Ford to the house. MBT is not playing like the MBT that they need to have to win this game. Navy Beans. Go Elks, go. Down by 2. Down by 2. MBT's playing for the Elks. Best quarterback for the Elks today. He threw a touchdown to Edmonton. He's got one. You need to start planting jelly beans. That's what you need to do, Gus. Plant those jelly beans. Returning from the 10, right to left, past their 25, and taken down to the 27. Not much there for Tice. Whew, there's a flag down. Why is there a flag down? Plant those jelly beans. All different kinds, all different flavors, all different colors. Misconduct penalty on the Alouettes. Whoops, my bad. Spike that Rhino like. Spike that like. Spike that like. The butterfly is back to work, I believe. I think she just went back to work yesterday. Yesterday or today. Anyways, probably yesterday. All right, Evans out there to kneel it down. One play, one kneel down. MBT, lollygagger. And Evans kneels it down, takes us to the halftime. I am going to go walk it off, and I think I need another cup of coffee. I think I need to make another cup. Another cup it is. It's true, McCool. It's true. It is true. Let me go take a walk and get another cup of coffee ready. I will be back, people. I will be back. I will leave the sound on. Check out the socials, affiliate links, and join the Discord. We need more and more people on the Discord. I'll be back in a few. I got to walk it. Wake up. We are back. Back in action. In 3, 2, 1. Anxiety makes me whiny. What's up? Hawkins in the building. What's up? Back. Couple minutes until the third quarter. Halfway done for the game and halfway done for the night, people. Halfway done. Oh, Hawkins on both sides. Very, very nice. Ice cream time. Maybe I'll have ice cream later. Not going to do the ice cream now. Maybe later, Raider. Maybe later, Raider. No big deal. Alright, let's have some of this coffee. And get ready for the second half. Hawkins! I went to go take a little walk and then got some coffee. So here we are for the second half. Because I am sleepy. But we're going to keep on rocking. Followers only mode. I didn't know I had that turned on. Followers only mode on the purple side. Okay. Now I know. We got a close game. It's 13-11 Alouettes on top. It's only a 2-point game due to that terrible pick 6 by MBT. So anybody's game. The Alouettes looked a lot better in the first half. They're playing a bunch better, but only up by 2. So Elks still in it. Plenty of time to go. A whole half. Anything could happen. Elks can steal a victory from Montreal. Green beans. Nom. Straight to bed, no ice cream. Yeah. I'll probably pop on some sports in the background and bam, I'll be out in like less than 2 minutes. No joke. Done. I'll be out in 2 minutes. Once I get comfortable with the blanket on, TV on, get comfortable, out in 2 minutes. That's it. My eyes will just close. Oh, I want to watch Twisted Metal. There's 2 more episodes of Twisted Metal. Oh, can I stay awake for those episodes? If we're done by 8:30, 8:40, an hour, 9:40, in bed by 10, get up by 6, that's 8 hours. Let me set my alarm for the morning. I don't have to get up at 4:30, I have to get up at 6. Let's get up at 6. That'll give me about 8 hours sleep. So if I can stay awake to watch the 2 new episodes of Twisted Metal that came out yesterday, I'll try to do that. I'll try. I don't know if it'll work, though. Don't know if I'll make it. Don't know if I'll make it. We'll see. We shall see. All right. Rocking and rolling. Get my football ready. Good to go. Ready to rock. Everything's set up. Yeehaw. Football. Friday night football, people. Friday night football. Yeah, so hopefully this coffee can get me through the game. It'll get me through the second half. But can it get me through 2 episodes of Twisted Metal? Flip a coin. Oh, they're talking about Ford with his pick 6. 8th career interception. First touchdown. Nice. Nice. Let's check in to see. Duct tape is leading big time. Oh, wow. I thought the number 2 Pats had a chance. They are in last place. The toothpick at 10%. The random key that opens the unknown at 36%. But down 14%. The duct tape is the random object of choice. Wow. Wow. All right, Alouettes getting the ball to start the third quarter. Bang. Let's see. Let's go from the 13 right to the left. Past the 25, 30 to the outside, 35, cuts in, 40. Still on his feet, bringing the tackle. Tice to the 46-yard line. And Evans coming out there. 16 touchdowns, 22 picks in his career, 6-10 record. Only a 6.5 completion percentage. Disaster. But that's how bad MBT is. Evans coming out there, people. So if you guys wanted them to bench MBT last week and earlier, he's done. He was 10 for 15, 79 yards, and a pick 6. All right, Evans is out there. Let's see what Caleb can do. Bah, duct tape. Pishikaka. All right, here we go. Shotgun, one to the right side. Up top, hits his man. Bam, to the 50. First down, 15 yards on the reception. To number 15, Hollins on the play. But, flag. 3 likes to 50. Let's go. Let's get a 5 guys 50 burger. Tell the Golden Crowd cashier, I won't be back. Hasta la vista, Corral. Blocking downfield part of the pass on the offense. Illegal block. Back him up, back him up, back him up. Womp womp. A nice 15-yard play, negated. Blocking down the field early. Yeah, it was about 5 yards downfield. Dropping the block. No can do. All right, Evans up top. Hits his man to the 45. And the 1st and 10 turns to 2nd and 20 after picking up 10 to the speaker. Speaker. The speaker. All right. We need to get, if we can get to 70 likes and beyond, that'd be awesome. We're close to 50 already. We got around 50 something for preseason, which is pretty nice. Evans escaping, roll to the right, escapes again, throws it up and out of bounds, incomplete, and the Alouettes out to punt. Quick little 2 and out. Penalties will destroy any drive, holding, legal blocks, what have you. It is a mess, especially with only 3 downs to get a first down instead of 4. Elks get the ball back. La la la, la la la. Must have more coffee. So the Alouettes will be punting from their own 34. And takes a snap and punts it away from the 34. Line drive. Backing them up to the 11. And past the 20 to the double deuce. And that's where Fajardo comes back out there to see if he can take the lead in his first possession of the second half. Number 7 for Edmonton. He should have been starting earlier in the year. Just so much potential for Trey Ford. Just, he can't do anything. He's not good. Just not good. Could the Elks possibly win? Yes. Yes. Especially with MBT playing like MBT and Caleb Evans not doing anything. Maybe he'll get better and run the ball, run it around a bunch. Do a little bit of scrambling. Otherwise, yeah, the Elks could steal this one if Fajardo keeps doing all right. I am tired. Must rest up for the 4 streamer tomorrow. Must be stronger than ever. All right. The question is, should I cover the Wings and the Fever on Tuesday night the 12th? I don't know. Don't know if that's a good idea for me right now. We'll see how the weekend goes before we make any WNBA decisions. We'll put the WNBA decision on hold. You have an intuition the Elks are going to win. Good luck there, McLeod. Good luck. You got this. You got this. Get it, got it, good. The duct tape, running away with it. I don't see how the duct tape is going to lose. How many votes do we have? 44. 44 for the duct tape. All right. What up, 78s? The poll is on the horizontal side. Sorry there, Greg. Yeah, I didn't post it on both the horizontal and vertical. It's just on the horizontal. But it's a random object poll. It's the final one. It's the winning 4 facing off against each other. And throws it down low in the screen pass on the bubble and works his way for 10 for a first down. Nice, nice, nice. I think that was Gittins Jr. on that catch and run. What up, Joel? What's going on? Let's get loud. Let's get loud. You want some noise? Let's go. Here it is. Here's for the Lions last night. There's your noise. Go, Elks, go. Down by 2. All right, Fajardo puts in the mouthpiece. 12 for 14, 135 yards so far. Let's go. At the 31-yard line, motion. Takes the snap. Scout time. And off the back foot over the middle. And too short, incomplete. Going to Julian Grant. Can't make the play. Wassa. Wah, 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 wah. We got a game. Listen, the only hope is if this is a close game going to the fourth quarter, maybe we'll get a nice push at the end in the fourth quarter on this slow Friday night. We'll check the NFL scores in a couple moments. And 2nd and 10, running Fajardo and sliding 2 yards short of a first down. It'll be third and... Ooh, they mark it at 3rd and 1. It's a long one. But they still will probably go for it. Overtime? That would be nice, but a 2-point game, unless we had some more rouges, I don't see it at the moment. I don't see overtime at the moment there, Greg. All right, it is 3rd and 1. Under center. Sneaks up the middle. It's close. I think they're giving him a really good spot from that angle. That looks like a really good spot. And Fajardo got it. They're giving it to him. They're like, we don't need to measure. That's first down. We don't need to measure. All right, 1st and 10 for the Elks. Moving those chains. All right, the 40 deuce. Elks on the prowl. Get it done about 5 minutes into the third. Pleasure fake. Screen pass up top. Alouettes all over. Breaks the first tackle, but 2 more there and stuffing them down. Gets only 1 yard on that one. 1 there for Julian Grant. In an outside. Gittins Jr. nowhere to go. Nowhere to go. All right, we got over 20 likes on the vertical front. Looking, throwing it deep down low, all the way across the field. Jukes in, gets the first down. And gets about 16 on the catch and run for Victor. The Victor coming through. Had a catch early in the first, catching his second pass here in the third quarter. Raider, going for the Elks. Man, oh man. I was saying 8 or 9 points, but the bad quarterback play for the Alouettes could cost them. I don't know how MBT goes and plays lights out against the Stamps a few weeks ago. And he's looking like trash against the Elks. Trash. In the pistol, fakes the end around, hands it up to Rankin. squeezing through from the 51 to the 48, and a flag coming down from the sky. What up, Ronnie Hood? What's good? Is this illegal man downfield? Holding the Rhino house. Oh, it was holding. Holding.
If you're not with me, then you're my enemy.
Give me a like. Thank you. Thank you, Hood. What is good?
You can't be serious, man. You cannot be serious.
Love me some Johnny Mac. Anyways, 1st and 20 for the Elks. Backing them up. Back them up, then stop. Here we go with their own 14-9. Takes the snap. Rushing 3. Going deep up top. And knocked away. Incomplete. Would have been short of a first down anyway. Well, actually, would have been about 7 yards short. So it would have been 2nd and 7. But it's 2nd and 20 after the breakup. Going to Victor. No good. It was like a little corner pass up top. Floated it to him. Too much time. Defender's able to get over there and bop it free. Kennedy on the breakup. Huzzah. Doing awesome. Got a girlfriend now. Let's go. Let's go, Hood. Let's go. Ronnie Hood tearing it up. That means we're never going to see you anymore. Throws it up top. Don't leave us, Hood. And gets to the 53. About 4 yards on the catch and run. And the Elks will have to punt it away. Canton Arku on the stop. Arku. So, short little mini screen to Smith. Not much there. All right, halfway through the 3rd quarter. It's on TSN if you're out there in Canada, CFL Plus if you're watching outside internationally. They'll be punting from their own 43. Boop, it's up there. And bounces at the 29, scoops it up at the 23. Right to left, out of bounds at about the 30. Whoo! Blanchard with the punt. Kicker and punter. For now. To take a commercial break. No big deal. Check the green side. Go Elks, go. We don't want overtime. No overtime, Eduardo. Even though it would probably help the channel with a nice ending. All the bettors will come flocking on in. Got about 300 views on the vertical and 600 on the horizontal. We must get over 1,000. We must keep up the streak of over 1,000 on the horizontal side since I think like week 2. Since like week 2 of the CFL, we had over 1,000 views on every stream. Oh, what are we in, week 10? Week 10. When you have leftover berries and sugar, what do? You jam it up. Make some jam. Pop quiz, hot shot. You got leftover berries and sugar. What do? What do you do? Make jam. Haha, very good. That's all I got. You know what movie that is. Everybody knows that movie. If you don't know that movie, well, then you don't understand the pop quiz, obviously. Did duct tape win? We gotta wait in a whole other quarter. Halfway through the 4th, we'll end the poll and have the unanimous, the full-on victor. The duct tape might win out of all 32 random objects. The duct tape might get the win. Montreal seems safer now. Up by 2. But it seems like the under is going to be good, and we'll see who can develop a running game. If anybody can develop a running game, watch out. Berries only last so long. You guys got to know that movie. I didn't see anybody get it yet. Ah, there it is. Dallas knows. Runs it up the middle for about a 5 spot to the 36. Nice, nice, nice. Evan's still out there. 50. Stay above 50. We haven't been rocking that movie. We got to add that to our repertoire. We got to just start mixing. I'm trying to think of like a minute opening with like random movie quotes, Dallas, to try to compile a whole bunch of movie quotes to start my stream. That's what I want to do. And going up top, hits his man and squeezes to the 40. He's going to be just short of a first down. It'll be 3rd and 1. Thomas Ellington with the catch, and he's still down, holding his midsection. And his legs are going wild like a fish out of water. Ooh, he might have hurt his lower belly. His lower belly. Something's not going right over there for TE. What's going on in Montreal? They benched MBT there, Hess. They benched him. They got Caleb Evans out there. And these offenses are just, it's like a stalemate. They can't do anything. They're a whole bunch of 2 and outs. 2 and out. 2 and outs. But TE's injured right now for the Alouettes. And they should go for 3rd and less than a yard and pick that up. They'll do a little Caleb Evans sneak to keep the drive alive. Belly flop? Belly flop? What is that from? He's short. He's a dude. Dallas, strange things are afoot at the Circle K. DeAndre Pittman. There's a bunch of them. Oh, he hurt his belly? Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah, it's the stupid delay. It comes up, it takes too long. And then I'm already on the next thing and I'm half asleep. So, my bad, Dallas. Belly flop! Boom! You do not belly flop on the turf. It's a bad idea. Don't belly flop on the grass either. He didn't. I don't know what happened. Oh, they're saying his arms, not his belly? I thought maybe he was holding his lower belly. But no. Must have been something with his arms. Anyways. It is 3rd and uno. Under center motion. Sneaks it up the middle. Second effort. And gets about 4 for a first down. Listen to this dude, Rufus. He knows what he's talking about. Man, you gotta start quoting the second one. Bill and Ted's Bogus Journey. When they're playing, when they're challenged by death and they're playing all these games against them. Best 3 out of 5. Best 5 out of 9. No, best 4 out of 7. 5 out of 9. Throwing it down low. Makes the grab, first down to the 53. Jukey for the Sneed. Hit. You've sunk my battleship. Oh, man. Classic. Classic. These movies need to be watched by all people. We got to make a top 100 list of movies. You never saw the second one. Pretty terrible. But it's got some funny lines that you would enjoy. We would enjoy. Runs up the middle. Tice fighting for about 6. Right up the middle. 4.5 left in the third quarter. We need 7 more subscribers to get to 2,900. 7 more subs here in the second half to reach our goal for the night. That'd be glorious. Be glorious. Otherwise, it must happen tomorrow. Haha. They Melvin'd me. Melvin! Throws it up top. It's his man first down to the 32. Nice slant up top. Got him. Rambo coming through. Move those chains. Gotta move those chains. Bad miscalculation there, DeAndre. Not good for business. Not good. Equipment on. That does not sound fun. 5 for 41 for the Rambo. Still hasn't drawn first blood tonight for them. Or any blood. Evans wings it deep. Nobody there. 5 yards off the mark and out of bounds. Incomplete going to Rambo. Nobody home. 2nd and 10, 3:17 on the clock. Sub to the channel. People do it. It's 6 months. It's a hockey season. You were thinking Rush Hour? Rush Hour, that's a good movie too. I've seen that. I've probably seen that a good 6 or 7 times. Haven't watched it in a while, but that's a good one. That's a good one. Push a button! Come on, push a button! What are you waiting for? Push the button! Throws it up top. Oh! Breaks the tackle. First down inside the 20. That mounts at 18. Tice coming through. Moving the chains inside the danger zone for Montreal. Oh, baby. Here we go. Here we go, people. What was the guy's name? Jean 2? Jean 2? Is that his name? Unit Core God Country. Sir. At the 19. Fakes the handoff. Evans floats it. Boom! Goes up and gets it. The speaker with a touchdown. Boom! Spikes the football. Cue the music. Boom! 1911. Boom! 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 Pow! Touchdown time. The Alouettes finally get back in the end zone near the end of the third quarter. Yeah. Not the best pass by Evans, but good enough. Speakers got it. Good job, Cole. Good job. Toronto won't be in the playoffs. Oh, Cameron. Crap talking you. 1 sequence, 1 touchdown. Extra point. No good. Wide right. They dinked off the right upright there by the Maltos. The unfresh maker. The unfresher maker. The non-fresh maker. Then, I don't know. Nothing. He missed it. So it says 19-11. So instead of a 2-score game, it's still a 1-score game. Big miss. Big miss. The Blue Jays take the ice in 30 minutes. Stupid time zones. Who are they playing? Someone out there in the West Coast. It's going to be Chile. It's going to be Chile in the Ville. Or they're playing Los Angeles? They're playing the Angels? I don't know. Maple Leafs are not going to be good. Man, oh man. Cameron knows all. The Browns are winning 21-7, and now they're up 24-7, says Brad B. With their 6 starting quarterbacks. Sal Cannella playing for the Browns. Nice. Cannella. Man, I covered him more. The XFL and then the UFL. Maybe not the UFL. Yeah, the UFL. It might have been the USFL. I don't know if it was XFL or USFL, but I remember Canella. That guy was pretty good. He's not going to make the team, but he was pretty solid for spring football. They're playing Los Angeles, the Dodgers. Crush those Dodgers. Crush them. Crush them, crush them, crush them. Get him a body bag. Yeah! All right. How many bots did we get last night? Oh, I had to go to subscriber mode by halftime. I had to go to subscriber mode. It was insanity. It was like, I don't know, 15 times before the half, like right before the half, and I had to adjust it. I think I'm going to go and make it so that you can only chat every like 3 seconds to squash those bots if this happens again. And leak of the return up top out to about the 44-yard line. You got a bunch while pillow modding? Yeah. JJ was getting a bunch in his stream, and he was covering baseball. So, yeah. So he was getting the bots in a baseball stream. The football bots in a baseball stream. What are you going to do? What you going to do? Friday night football, people. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. 5 days in a row coming soon from the Rhino. Crane kicked those bots right in the face. In the face. Percival wants to go deep. Checks it down. Hits his man stiff arm. Down the sideline. And I couldn't see where he stepped out of bounds. It could be a first down or a yard short. Depending on his feeties. Victor on the catch. Just enough. Giving him the first down. Moving the chains. Crane kick to the face. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's going to be a very long, cold season, says Daniel. Maybe. They got to get that quarterback situation figured out. They have a solid team, but no quarterback. It's not good for business. 1st and 10 for the Elks. Fajado going deep! Oh, broken up, man, all over him. Incompletes. Julian Grant the targets. Sorry. What happened in the Lions game? Overtime. And the Lions won by a field goal. That was wild. I missed that game, but that was wild. Wish I was able to cover that game, but that was intense. High school football starts in 2 weeks. My students went back this week to football practice. Going deep over the middle, almost intercepted and knocked down. Sankey almost with the interception. Oh, the Lions game, the Detroit Lions. So I'm covering CFL and I was taking the Lions game last night, which is pretty crazy. 17-10, Lions beat the Falcons. 17-10. Sailors had 9 carries for 35 yards. Stick, the quarterback for the Falcons, had a touchdown pass, 15 for 18. And Meeks had a touchdown for the Lions, 78 yards receiving. Punting it away by the Elks. Bouncy inside the 15 to the 11. Returning to the 23-yard line and out of bounds up top of your screen for the Alouettes. The Browns are up 24-7 in the fourth quarter. And the Patriots are still up, but 27-11 over the Commanders. Penalty on the Alouettes. Back them up. Back them up. Shador Sanders was 14 for 23. Not a good percentage. But 138 yards through the air and 2 touchdowns. Huh. All right. That doesn't tell the whole picture unless I was watching the game, but that's interesting. The defense sucked, says John. They scored in the second half, both BC and Hamilton. It was a shootout. Stupid Ticats crumbling. Ridiculous. Ridiculous. All right, back up at their own 6, going right to left for the Alouettes. Here at the end of the third quarter, hands it off up the middle. Gets about 2. Nothing cooking there. Game over. Game over. La 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 la. Whoo! Just about 3 quarters down, 1 to go. Montreal at their own 8. Last play of the third, right here. Right here, right now. All right, come on, Owls. Takes a snap. Evans sits in the pocket, rolling out to the right. And hits his man to the 10. Close at the 11. He's going to be just short of a first down. Speaker on the catch. That looks short. Short. So it'll be 3rd and inches at their own 11. Crazy. 19-11. Alouettes on top. Oh, baby. Go, Elks, go. Only down by 1 touch on the 2-point conversion there, Hawkins. It is very, very close. To the 4th quarter we shall go, people. To the 4th. Let's see what we're doing. About 300 views on the vertical. Horizontal's only 700. It's going to be close to see if we hit 1,000. And halfway through the 4th quarter we'll end to see if Duct Tape wins. They're up by 15% over the random key. It is close. Somewhat close. Not super close. But it's looking like Duct Tape is the front runner to win the random object nonsense. 17-10, Lions beat the Falcons. Indeed. James says, come on, Edmonton. They got a chance. They got a chance. Can we get CFL overtime for this game? Who wants overtime? I don't know if everybody wants overtime. We got lots of football this weekend. I mean, I don't have anything after this, so overtime is okay by me because we should get more views, more people flocking on in, but we'll see. We shall see. We'll see how the Elks do in the 4th. I feel like they're going to crumble. They may crumble hardcore. Bum, bada, bum, bum, bum. Alright, they are back in action. Let me get the screen back up there, and good. Alright. Whoo! Smash that thumbs up, hit that subscribe button. 7 subs to 2,900. Share it out with your friends. Tell everybody to subscribe. Get your family, get your grandmas. Grandmas love the Rhino, and they love football. These are the facts of the case, and they are indisputable. All right. Here we go. Oh, they tricked me. They're just showing another replay. My bad. My bad, people. What up, Dan Studio? Welcome back. Caleb Evans is Warren Moon 2.0, says the Dan Studio. Okay. I don't know if they should be used in the same sentence, but he does have a touchdown pass tonight. Runs out the middle for about 3. Tice on the run. TE is still out after hurting his hand before. Caleb Moon 2.0. No, Dan Studio. 19-11, just your normal 19-11 football game here. 7 for 9, 80 yards, and a touchdown pass for Caleb. Taking over in the second half. Prime time in Cleveland. Different prime time. Going deep, let's it rip, enemy coverage. Horrible pass and almost intercepted. Incomplete. It's going deep to Hollins. Nobody home, and the Alouettes will have to punt. Punted away, so the Elks should get good field position on their next possession. La 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 la. Prime time, prime time, prime time. I don't know if anybody wants Sanders to do well, Shador, or they don't want him to do well. I mean, it's pretty insane. A 5th round draft pick. Talks of being picked in the 1st round. Fell all the way to the 5th. That's insanity. And returning it from the 42, past the 50, past midfield, to the 48-yard line of Montreal. Nice return there by Leak, squeezing on through. Amazing field position for the Elks to see if they could tie this game with a touchdown on the 2-pointer. Go Elks, go, says Dareda. Woo-ha! Oh no! I don't know why this messes up. It just logs out every once in a while. Let's go Elks! Take over, says the Murdoch. Take on over. From the 48, Fajardo going to top all the way across the field. This man first down. And gets about 14 and steps out of bounds. Gittins on the catch and run. Wide open up top. Nobody there. Well, we got 22 likes on the vertical. How many likes we have on the horizontal side? We got a bunch, I'm sure. Think we're closing in on 60. You love these come from behind games. That would be a nice one for this game. We'll get a little push. A tush push. Throwing up top on the little bubble. Little wide receiver screen. And driving for about 9. And flag coming in from the sky. A little sky flag. Was it holding? It's going to be offensive holding. Illegal block.
What have I done?
Bring him back. 8 more likes to the big 6-0. Yeah. Yep. It seems like the NFL with the preseason starting to take over on the weekends. Yeah, on the Saturdays, they're loaded with preseason games too. So, a lot of football. Condensed with football this weekend. The rest of August. And here we go. Pressure! Gobbled up and sacked back at the 50. Bang! Pow! Berglund with a smash. What the heck was he doing? Kind of dances out the 4th sack for the Alouettes tonight. Don't have your glasses on. What's the score? Hold on. Let me see. 19-11. You got to make me use my glasses, man. The screen's too small over there. It's hard for me to see. My eyes are getting worse. Montreal needs to keep this lead. Good luck there, Hess. Good luck. 19-11. Alouettes on top. Elks trying to drive, but it's 2nd-28. 2nd and forever. Probably going to be a false start. Moving back another 5er. What's it going to be? 2nd and 33? Holy crap.
What have I done?
3rd and... offsides on the offense.
If you're not with me, then you're my enemy.
Montreal's the cheaters? Oh, man. Julian Grant, little offsides. Cheaters. Cheater, cheater, cheater. All right, here we go. Second, so not third and 33. Second and 33. I might have misspoke. Second and 33. 3 minutes into the fourth. Elks down by 8. Not the C word. Throwing it down low. It's his man to the 53. Chop down. Chops his legs out from underneath him. And down he goes. Smith on the catch. So third down and forever. The C word. Not the C word that you say in your car when someone cuts you off. A different C word. That word is banned from the New England facilities. I wonder why. We know. We all know why. Hold on, something happened again. Adjust and hunts. A long field goal attempt, actually. A 54-yarder close to the left hash by Blanchard. Snap hold kick. Wide left. No good. Can't get it. We're trying to get out of the end zone. Is the Alouettes to the 5. To the 7. The ball is out. The ball is out. And it's Elks ball. At the 7 is going to be first and goal for the Edmonton Elks. A missed field goal. They return it out of the end zone, so it's no ruse for the Elks. He fumbles it, and the Elks recover. Wow. Wow. Evans is still down. Not Caleb Evans. Oh, man. Wow. 33-11, Patriots. Over the Commanders. We beat ourselves. Terrible stuff there, Simone. 30-7. Update the Browns' 5th string. Looks tough. That's crazy. The 5th string looks good. I like the Marvets. Man, so the Elks starting the 7. If they don't get a touchdown here, how are they supposed to win this game? First and goal at the 7. Gifted that after missing a long field goal. Crazy. A fumble at the 7-yard line. Unreal. Yet real. Come on, we need 3 more likes to 60. Must get 60 and beyond. The mighty Elks. Yep, we're at 750 views. Closer and closer. Duct tape at 50%. The random key at 30%. It's a 20% difference. The duct tape is running away with it, people. It's almost a landslide. A landslide. What's going on, McDiesel? I like the name. Welcome in. Welcome in. The Owls playing like MBT. It's not pretty. That was a disaster. This is bad form. Bad form by Montreal. They might blow this game. But we want to see a close one come down to the wire for the last 10 minutes. The last 10 minutes of this game. Anybody's game. Alright, they're coming back from the break. Let's go. Edmonton can still be Edmonton. They haven't done anything since the name change. Yeah, there's nothing to do with the name change. It's just the way it is. It's the way it is. 75 likes today? I don't know. We're closing in on 60. Unless this game goes to overtime, I don't think we're going to hit 75 there, Mav. All right, so here we go. The Elks, right to left to the 7-yard line. Let's go. What about to the right? Takes the snap. Fajardo, pressure. Drops it off into the flat down low. To the 5. Diving to the 2 for Leak. So it'll be second and goal from the dose. What up, Sam? Yeah. We're getting closer. Just a quick punt return and a touchdown will help. If the Elks get a touchdown here, this is going to be fantastic. All right. 10.5 left in regulation time. 8-point game. Second and goal for the Elks. Round 2. Fight. Shotgun. One about to the right. Motion. Gittins going up top. Takes the snap. Fakes the handoff back to the own zone. Wide open. On the slant over the middle. Nobody covered. Julian Grant for a touchdown. Boom. Elks. 6 on the board. 19-17. Boom. Pow. To the moon, people. To the moon. Will they take the 1? Or will they go for 2 to try to tie this up at 19 apiece? What up, Steven? Welcome back. The most bent sport, Canadian American football. Oh, man, it's crazy. Anything could happen in this game. Going for 2. At the 3. Motion, lift off sides up top, no call. Throwing it on the little slant, double coverage, no flag. Incomplete to Dunbar. It stays a 2-point lead for the Alouettes. Nothing there. Hey, oh, what up, Bird Watcher? Welcome in. The Bird Watcher back in the building. If you guys are about baseball, Orioles, Baltimore Orioles, baseball, the Bird Watcher is the man for you. Go check him out. Subscribe to his channel. Get it done. Do it now. Happy Friday, Coach, on the vertical side. Appreciate that. And the weekend begins now. The weekend begins now. I got 4 streams tomorrow and 4 streams on Sunday. So tomorrow we're covering the European League of Football. We got the Enthroners and the Thunder, 9 o'clock Eastern Time. We got the Vienna Vikings and how do we say this? The Frostra Panthers at 12 o'clock Eastern Time. And then followed by the 2 CFL games, which is 3 o'clock Eastern Time between the Red Blacks and the Argonauts. And then 7 o'clock Eastern Time for the Blue Bombers and the Stampeders. So a double header tomorrow, and then we got 4 games on Sunday. We have the Hamburg Sea Devils and the Nordic Storm, 7 o'clock Eastern Time on Sunday. Raiders Tirol versus the Rhein Fire at 10:15 a.m. Eastern Time. And then we got the 2 preseason games after that, which is, I think it's 1 and 4 o'clock Eastern Time, which they're all up there and on my channel. And if you don't like the baseball or the Orioles, the Bird Watcher will make you like them. It must be done. Montreal deserves to lose. What are they doing? I don't know. Simone wants them to survive. I will survive without you. Montreal minus 7.5. That's not looking good right now. They're 317. That is not looking good. But we'll see if we get a touchdown for the Alouettes on the next drive. Oh, they're challenging the pass interference possibility to see if there is pass interference. Nope, so they want a pass interference. Ruling stands. No pass interference. No 2-point conversion. Losing a timeout for the Elks. Bam. So there goes that one. Go Braves go, says Hawkins. Watch out. So 19-17, Alouettes on top. Just about 10 minutes left in regulation time. We got a nail-biter. They're actually scoring more points than I thought. 19-17. All right, people, we need 7 more subscribers to get to 2,900. We're inching our way there. Let's see if we can get at least 2 more to get to this much closer. Elks are starting their playoff run, Bradby. They are not going to the playoffs. They are the worst team in the league. They're not making a playoff run. Not this Elks team. I don't see it happening. Don't. Our kickoff time, returning it from the 8. Oh, he muffs it. Has to scoop it up at the 14. Tice. And gets out to the 23-yard line, left to right. Could have been a disaster. But the real disaster is Caleb Evans coming out there for Montreal. 60 likes. What's up? Let's go. If there's a chance to get over 70, let's get it. Get it. It's a slow Friday. But Saturday and Sunday is going to be so action-packed. The Elks are 1-6. The Alouettes are 5-3. Can the Elks really get a win today? I don't think so. Up top, it's his man, Rambo. And gets about 4. Not much there. Couldn't get that block by the wide receiver up top. So it'll be 2nd and 6 there. 2nd and 6. Thanks for the message. See ya. At least have something, creative to say. And here we go, throwing it down low. Rambo on the catch. First down. Gets about 10 on that one. Going up and getting it. Got it. Bang. Well done. Moving the chains. A little high there by Evans. Little high. Commonwealth, I believe so, Terrence. I'm really tired, but I believe you are correct. All right, here we go. From the 37, he's got time. Throwing it deep, overthrown and incomplete. Taking a shot to Rambo again. Nothing there. It'll be 2nd and 10 for the Alouettes. 8.5 minutes left in regulation time. Alouettes only up by 2. They got to get a drive going, get some points. Up by 2 is not good. The Elks can steal this. Steal this victory. La 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 la. Safety late on the help, but overthrown. Well covered, nothing there. The Rhino getting tired, must fight on through. Pressure on Evans, rolling away up top. Get rid of it. Doesn't throw it, runs for a yard and out of bounds, and they will have to punt. It'll be 3rd and 9 for Montreal. 8 minutes on the clock, and Edmonton will get it back. Yikes. Nobody wants to score. Nobody wants more points. They just don't want it. All right, people, smash that like button and hit that subscribe button. Join the Rhino Nation. 4 streams on Saturday, which is tomorrow, and 4 streams on Sunday. All football, all the time. Football till February is our motto. And they'll be punting away from his own 28. And boom. Back him up from the 24. Trying to juke him, and does. Jukey, but there's 4 guys there. They keep missing, but the 4th guy gets him. So, starting at the 27-yard line. Out comes Fajardo. See what he could do. Don't mess with them Elks. As we're halfway through the 4th. Halfway done. 3.5 quarters down. Half to go. Bum, bum, ba-da-bum, bum, bum. Hey-oh, thanks for the sub. 6 subscribers away from 2,900. Thank you. Appreciate it. One by one. It's the CFL. Never say never, eh? Yeah, spot on there, James. Spot on. Never say never. With the three down system as opposed to the 4 down system, there's a lot of, changing of possessions. So they can get many more possessions in the last half of the quarter to come back to get the dub and close the gap. And that's why the CFL shows no mercy and they just pound on the score at the end, because the other team can get 3 quick possessions in like the last 3 minutes. It's crazy. It is crazy. But anybody's game here in the 4th. Anybody's game, people. 2-pointer. Whoo! Come on, let's get off these commercials and back to the game. The game will resume shortly. Please wait patiently. Your like is important to us. Thank you for your patience. The Rhino will be with you shortly. Your chat is important to us. The Rhino will be back momentarily. The elk is such a tough creature. How tough is it? It's so tough. I will wait for the reply. All right, here we go. The Elks at their own 28. No run back needed. Takes the snap for Jardo. Quick little button hook up top. Gets to 35. 7 yards on the reception. Getting it to Arkel Smith. 2nd and 4-ish. What up, Ginger? Welcome in. Ginger flying high on the vertical side. Trip Zero's in the building saying, go Elks, go. Montreal was up and bottled it. Fail. Fail there, Steven. Fail, fail, fail. All right, here we go. 2nd and 2 up top. Hits his man first down. Past the 40-40 deuce. Julian Grant on the catch. Getting the first down. Moving those chains. I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. There's sanctuary outside Edmonton. Elk Island Park. Must be why they call them the Elks. You don't want to mess with an elk in a rut. Avoid them at all costs there, Terrence. Hit one off my car, and he bounced off and ran away. Yikes. Throwing it up top, nearly intercepted and knocked away. Incomplete. Sorry. Almost an interception. Oh, yeah, Fajada goes down. 2 guys smashing him after he let it rip. Off his back foot. Oh, and he almost dropped it in there, too. Almost picked off, but almost dropped in there to Dunbar. Huh. Yeah, so if he wasn't off the back foot and throwing it, maybe he could have got that in there. What up, Jeff? Lots of Buffalo there as well. Buffalo Wild Wings. Rankin up top gets a first down all the way to midfield, breaking the tackle. Hey-oh, Rankin not doing much all day, coming through right there with 5.5 left. Wow. Can we get to 70 likes, Eduardo? That'd be nice. That would be sweet. 68 people watching. Let's get over 100 people up in here. The more people, the better. Stifler! How's she doing? She doing good? I heard she is. How much time left? We got 5 minutes on the button. Pressure and sacked. Way back at the 44-yard line. Fajardo going down. Boom. Crushing them. Was that Murray and Berglund? Berglund. Oh, they went with a 7-man Blitzeroonie. Got him. Oh, no, they dropped 2 backs. They only rushed 5. Confused the crap of the offensive lineman. They had like 6 guys there. They didn't know where to go. Fajardo goes down. That's where they go. Man, the Patriots run away with it. 41-11 there, huh, Murdoch? Gotcha. All right, so 2nd and 20 for the Elks. Back to their own 45. Takes a snap. He's got time. Sits in the pocket. Throwing it deep. A little too high. Incomplete. Don't see a flag. It was right at the sticks. But nothing there. And the Elks will have to punt. 3rd and 20. 3rd and 20. Oh, so they did suspend the Lions in the Falcons game. Maurice Norris injury. Oh, man, serious injury? Uh-oh. Maurice Norris. Yeah, they just had the final on it before, so the game is suspended. Big-time injury. Hopefully he's okay. 5 minutes on the clock. It's got 4 minutes on the clock now. They're 3:17. Returning it from the 15. The Alouettes, 20. Tice up top to the 25 out of bounds. 3:54 on the clock. I'll keep going and rocking the time because it's a 19-17 game. Montreal up by 2, and they have the ball. The defensive ranks for the Elks. Dead last in points allowed, net yards, passing yards allowed, opponent completion percentage, quarterback sacks, and interceptions. Awful. Worst in the league. Alouettes definitely top 3. They could be the best defense in the league. This defense, horrendous. What am I starting in the Fantasy Football League? I got the Fantasy College up right now. Fantasy College. So I got that going. And fakes a handoff, throws it down low, hits his man stiff arm to the face, and out of bounds at the 32, and gets a flag for a late hit out of bounds. Snead going flying into the boards, basically. So it's going to be a roughing late hit out of bounds. 15 yards. That is a disaster there by Ford, who had the pick 6 earlier on. Costly penalty right there, right now. That is not good for the Elks. 63 likes. Let's get to 70, Judy. Let's get there, Judy. An elk buck has 2 ivory teeth, waiting for the ivory. So, Matt, I got the college going. I will get the Fantasy Football League going soon. I don't know if I should just reactivate the other 2 leagues and see, if everybody wants in. I might have to create a 3rd league, though. But I'll do that shortly. And runs it down low. Gets about 4 yards past the 50 to the 52. So 4 or 5 yards maybe on the play there as we're approaching the 3-minute warning. Tice on the carry. Man, oh man. Alouettes trying to get a few first downs to end this game. The Elks have 1 timeout left. We're at the 3-minute warning. Let's go. 2nd and 6 for the Alouettes. They're taking a little break for the 3-minute warning. The Elks need to make a stop here. Otherwise, they are in very dangerous waters. They're going to be running out of time. So a stop is pretty much needed right now. Pretty much. Let's go Elk Nation, says the Murdoch. Elk Nation. La 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 la. What the heck is it? There it is. Whoo! The Elks have a chance, people. They have a chance. But you never know. We got another subscriber. 5 subs away from 2,900. Thanks for the subs, people. You guys are the best. The best. Smash that like button, people. What's up, Godin? What's happening? Welcome in at the end of the game. The final 3 minutes, man. The final 3. We should cruise on over 2,900 tomorrow. 4 streams. 4 streams Saturday and 4 streams Sunday. It is non-stop football tomorrow, Dr. Delay. What's going on? The Doc in the house, like number 65. How did the preseason game go? You were covering Browns? Were you doing Browns, Panthers? Let us know how Shador looked. I think that's the game you were covering. How did Shador Sanders look? He threw a lot of incompletions, so I don't know since I didn't get a chance to watch. 72 watching, Judy. Let's go. More thumbs up. Let's get the 2900 tonight. Right here, right now. Final 3 minutes. Let's see a fantastic ending. Has there been a championship game between the CFL and NFL? I think there was probably a bunch, but before my time. Before I followed the CFL. It might have been in like the 50s and the 60s. I don't know for sure. Don't know exactly. But I think they played each other way back in the day. Way back in the... It went? Yeah. I hear you. It's preseason, man. It's rough. I'm going to do 2 preseason games on Sunday. Throws it up the middle of about 4, and the Elks hold. So Snead can't get a first down. It'll be 3rd and 2. 3rd and a long 1. It's just under 2. It looks more like 2 than 1 in my opinion. Man, oh man. 3 likes to 70. Let's go. What up, Jarvis? Commonwealth Stadium was in front of the apartment you used to live. Could use the bucket lift and watch the game. Nice! Watch it from up top. That's pretty cool. That is a cool little story there, Jarvis. 2:26 on the clock. Timeout for the Alouettes deciding what to do. They got to dial up something good if they're going to go for this. It's going to be an early night for the Rhino. Early night for this guy. Sanders was okay, but the media will probably anoint him as a god. Statistically, he was good. But that doesn't tell... That's what I'm saying. I assumed he wasn't that good, even though he threw 2 touchdowns. So, yeah. And they're going for it, the Alouettes. And sneaks it up top, and Evans gets it for a first down. Get it, got it, good. Oh, baby. Elks in trouble now, people. Elks are in trouble. No punt. They're getting closer to field goal range. They just past midfield. They're at the 52-yard line. They're at the 52 there, Hess. Yikes. Why did that message not show up? Dr. Delay's message didn't show up. Interesting. I read it, but... Yeah. Okay. I guess that was a YouTube blocking. You got RFK'd. Oh, man. Slam down after a gain of 2. Bow. Under 2 minutes left to play. It'll be 2nd and 8 for the Alouettes. Got to stop them here. Now it is the real deal. Hey-oh, we got the 70 on the right front. Thank you, Rhino Nation. You're the best. You're the best around. Nothing's ever gonna bring you down. You're the best around. I gotta go look up the lyrics and sing that whole song. That's the only part I know. You're the best in town. Boo-ba-doo-boo-boo. Anyway, runs it up the middle for about 3. It'll be 3rd and 4 at the 45-yard line. Decision to make here. I wrote that song. I just don't remember the lyrics. And I'm half asleep, so I can't even think of them at the moment. You got RFK delay. Yeah, it didn't even show it. Sorry. It must have been, I'm going to say the G word. That's probably what it was. And it's not Google. Google says no. 2 different leagues. They didn't, huh? Field goal attempt! Got it! 22-17, 5-point lead with 1:12 left. So the Elks going to need one drive for a touchdown. Pow! What a blast! Maltos, the field goal maker. The last one in 66. There's been 10 total games that have been played with the NFL team playing against a CFL team. So McCool says there has been. The last one was in 66. Good. That's right, Perez. Is it game over? Is it game over, Perez, or is there a chance for the Elks? We need to know. We need the Perez opinion. Cover the 2.5. They are covering. The Elks are up by 5. They got the cover there. Hess needed this. Oh, baby. Good stuff there, Hess. And do you guys believe in Fajardo to win this game? Let's see. Who do you guys got? Who's winning? Put a 1 in the chat for the Elks and a 2 in the chat for the Owls. Who's going to come out victorious tonight? 1 for the Elks, 2 for the Owls. Blast in the chat, people. Blast it in the chat. Perez says it's game over. He says Owls all the way. Kickoff time to the Elks. And, let's it go over his head. Oh, what a misplay. Scoops it with the 4. What a bozo. Out to the 15-20 to the 26-yard line out of bounds. Leak on the return. So put a 1 in there if you got the Elks winning. 2 for the Alouettes. Jarvis says Alouettes. Giants fan says the Elks come back with a victory. There's a minute 6 on the clock. Coming down to the wire, people. Coming down to the wire. What's up, George? What's going on the vertical side? Shout out to George. You're welcome. Thanks for coming in. Appreciate the love on the vertical side. Offsides on Montreal. Going to pop them 5 yards. What are you doing? Get the interception for game, set, match. It's not quite game, set, match. George says Alouette's going to hold on. Quaddy. Cool name there, Quaddy. I remember Quato from Total Recall with Arnold Schwarzenegger from 1990. Delay says the Elks are going to win. A comeback for a victory? That'd be sweet. That would be quite the ending, people. Quite the ending. Terrence says the Elks are going to win. That would be fantastic. We got a minute 6 left. That's all we got. You're a Riders fan. Nice. I get a bunch of Riders fans up in here. What do I think about the loss last night to the Lions? That's a huge loss. I didn't think that was going to happen. It was a shocker. Shocker there, George. All right, no, they're kicking it off again. My bad. They're going to do a re-kick. Returning from the 16, right to left. And leak to the 30, 35, to the 40 down low. Out of bounds to the 46-yard line. 59 seconds left on the clock. Oh, baby. Ticats versus the Bills in 1966. Giants versus the Red Blacks in 1950. Those are a couple of the old school CFL, NFL games. Appreciate the knowledge there, McCool. Always, he's like my Schefter. Here's my CFL Schefter. Jack McCool coming through. Go Riders, go Riders, go. Yeah, we got a bunch of Riders fans. They got a huge following, that's for sure. Good stuff there, Quaddy. All right, here we go with the 47. Fajardo, plenty of time in the pocket. Going deep down low. Too far to bounce. Incomplete. Coming to Julian Grant. 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. Make sure you guys hit that thumbs up before you run away. Subscribe to the Rhino Nation. 5 subs away from 2,900. Judy says the Elks going to win. Can they not tackle in this sport? They can, but they're not good at it. It's even worse in the European League of Football. What fan am I? I go for the Stamps. Stampeders. I'm a huge Colts fan, so I picked the Stamps 3 years ago. My 3rd year covering the CFL. 2nd and 10. Fajardo sends him in motion. Takes the snap. Only rushing 3. Throws a dart over the middle. Hits his man. First down to the 45. All the way to the 40, 38-yard line. First down. Let's go. Rankin coming through over the middle. Oh, my bad. Wrong one. Oh, baby. What up, Guy? Montreal for the win. They got to hold on. The Elks are trying to get a little drive here at the end to get that dub. 5-point lead for the Alouettes. Touchdown to win this for the Elk. The Elks to the 36 seconds to the 31 incomplete behind him. As Fajardo has to get picked up off the ground. 2nd and 10 as he was going to Dunbar. Got to hope for the Elks here there, Quaddy. All right. We shall see. I think a few people bet on the Alouettes, though. And they're trying to have their bet hold strong. Go Riders, go. Yep, they're looking really good. Oh, not the Riders. The Riders in last week. Last week they dominated the Alouettes. I was saying Ticats last night. My bad. My bad there, George. All right, here we go. Fajardo going deep up top. Hits his man at the 24. Is he in bounds? Come on, let's see the signal. Julian Graham with the catch. First down. Oh, baby. Wow, I didn't see the referee go like this, but I'm going to show it to you. Bam. Feet are in. Smash out of bounds at the 23. All right. We got 30 seconds left. At the 23, people. At the 23. Fajardo can win this in the final 30 seconds. Getting crazy. You feel bad for the Stamps? I hear you. Throwing it down low. Hits his man to the 16. Victor on the catch. 8 yards on the reception. 25 seconds on the clock. Getting dangerous, people. The Elks have a chance to steal this in the final 24 seconds. 22, 21. Fajardo takes the snap. 18, slide him in the middle. Makes the grab into the end zone. Touchdown, Julian Grant. Tosses the football. The Elks take the lead. Unbelievable. The Elks take the lead with 15 seconds left. Fajardo, Julian Grant. 23-22, Elks on top. No way. The Alouettes crumbling down. It's pretty much done. Game, set, match. The Elks, Fajardo, one drive, one play. Julian Grant over the middle, slanting, driving, grinding, getting to the end zone. Wow, Elks with a comeback, people. The Elks with the comeback. What up, Daniel? Let's go. Boom. Nasty. LFG, McDiesel. Pow. What an ending. It was a slow-moving game, and it all comes down to the last 3 minutes, and the Elks are going to get the dub, assuming there's no crazy kick return for a touchdown. Oh, you want it? Here we go, Daniel. There it is. If the Elks blow it now, that is typical Elks fashion, Quaddy. That would be ridiculous. Oh, Gittins Jr. limping off the field, his right leg. Something with his right leg. Yikes. What up, Harry? What's happening? Oh, Steven feels sick. Pathetic. Brutal ending. The Elks gonna take this one. Another upset. The Lions upset the Ticats last night. Elks come back and gonna upset the Alouettes. They're going for 2 to try to make this a 3-point game. And takes a snap. And Fajardo in trouble. Bang! Sacked at the 13-yard line. Can't develop. Whew, that one Rider game you went to this year was the one they lost to the Stampeders. Sorry to hear that, man. That's crazy. That is not good luck there, George. That's terrible luck. Nail biter. Crazy game, Ace. Crazy game. The defense totally collapsed there last night, John. I hear you. I wish I was covering that game. That was like the first game I missed all season. Make sure you guys hit that like button, that thumbs up, and subscribe button before you run away. Sub it up before you depart. Sub it up. SportsCenter is coming on next if you guys are watching on TSN. But the Rhino will be going to sleep soon. We have the European League of Football tomorrow morning. The Enthroners versus the Thunder and the Vikings versus the Panthers. A doubleheader. And then we have back-to-back CFL games. The Argonauts and the Red Blacks. followed by the Stamps and Blue Bombers. All on this channel. 4 streams tomorrow, people. 4 streams. Rocking and rolling. Almost at 80 likes. I'll take it. Bouncy, bouncy to the 8s. Scoops it up past the 20 to 21. Tice on the return. A long way to go with only 11 seconds on the clock. The Elkamos. Oh, I never heard that one. There you go. There you go, McDiesel. The Elkamos. Elkamos. Alouettes don't have a timeout. I think they are fresh out of timeouts. But all they need is a field goal for the win. They do have the Maltos, the fresh maker. The Lions and the Elks win. Unless there's a huge club. It's only a 1-point game. So the Alouettes can tie it with a Rouge. If they can find a way to get a Rouge. If they can find a way to get a Rouge. There's a flag on the play. They're saying too many men in the huddle for the Alouettes. What are you doing? Alouettes dropping back 5 yards. Oh, man. You joined my fantasy college football? Nice. We still need a bunch more. So, we got to get more people in college fantasy football. College Fantasy League. Here it is, people. It's on Fantrax. A different app, but they don't have it on ESPN. All right, here we go. Throwing it down low to Rambo. And tosses it backwards. The ball's bouncing around and jumps on it with 3 seconds left for the Alouettes. All the way back at the 12-yard line. And they'll get one more playoff, I guess. Uno más. Let's go, Dolphins. Good luck. Dolphins going to win week 1. It's possible. Quite possible there, George. Quite possible. Can we get 101 likes? I don't know. I think we're, over 80 likes there, Judy? That'd be nice. 3 more likes. Let's go, Quaddy. Let's go. Thumb it up before the game's done. 1 second on the clock. 1-point game. 75 likes. All right, all right. It was a slow game, though. There wasn't many people because there was so much NFL preseason going. So there was a lot of content out there. Almost got to 80, too, with a low showing. Swings it down low to Sneed, and he throws it all the way across the field up top. Hits his man, and he's going to punt it. And he kicks it down the field. Bouncy, and scooped up by the Alouettes, and flags on the play. And they're jumping on it at about the 43-yard line. Elks with a win. Get it, got it, good. Oh, man, the Elks win 23-22 in comeback fashion. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. How did the Alouettes blow it? The Alouettes are dropping to 5-4 on the season. Elks moving up to 2-6. Wow, that is a disaster. A disaster. First time you heard about the European League, don't know about it. It's early in the morning. It's early. It's American football out there in Europe. It's in its 5th season, and it's my first season covering it there, Terrence. They didn't even mention the penalty. It probably had to do with illegal touching of the football with the punting of it, because you got to go and recover it or something. Doesn't matter, because I think the Elks recovered it anyway. So, decline, doesn't matter. It's over, Rock. It's over. The Bears. All about the Bears. I do have a Caleb Williams bobblehead there, ASWQ. Thanks for the stream. Appreciate you popping on in, Daniel. Appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thanks, Quaddy. I'll catch you soon. I'll be on all day tomorrow, all day Sunday as well. If you guys want to come back, chat it up. We're going all the way to November with the CFL, all the way to February with the NFL. We cover it all, people. We cover it all. Who on earth is your quarterback, at least for the Colts? Richardson, Daniel Jones, with a side of Riley Leonard, and a possible Jason Bean, who's probably going to get dropped. But, yeah, that's who we got there, George. Caleb Evans should pay all the fans their money back. He's trash. Well, MBT is trash as well. They need Davis Alexander back. I don't know when he's going to be back, but They need him back in pronto because it's not looking good for the Alouettes. How do you blow that? How does that defense blow that game to the Elks? It's supposed to be one of the best defenses. Disaster. Steven says the game was rigged. Oh, the poll. My bad. Oh, I forgot to end the poll. Got too involved in the game. My bad. Who is the winner? The duct tape. The duct tape is the winner of the random object. Winner, winner, duct tape dinner. I thought that number 2 pencil had a chance, but duct tape is too strong. Everybody's all about the duct tape. So duct tape won at 46%. Second place was the random key that opens the unknown, 27%. The number 2 pencil at 16%. And the toothpick in single digits at a lowly 9%. Rising Rhino. We got to rise early in the morning. Early in the morning. Yeah, we got over 1,000 views. Almost 1,100. So one of the lower streams because it's the Elks and the Alouettes. There's not many Alouette fans that join us. And the Elks are on the bottom. But they came back for a victory. So that was nice. But we're shutting it down, people. We got to be up and at it. 9 o'clock Eastern Time. 9 o'clock Eastern Time. We'll be back all day. All day. You know it, Godin. You know it. Catch you soon there, James. Thank you, moderators, Giants fan, Raider, Terrence, all the people chatting, hanging out all day. Sticks, Vince, who else? Steven, Daniel, McCool, the Canadian Schefter for me. Delay popping in, Ace, Kawati, Raider, Mav, I like to Mav it. McDiesel joining us. Hopefully you guys stick around. 77 likes. All right. It's not bad. I thought we were going to get way less than that. Hawkins. Perez saying game over. So Perez was wrong. He said it was game over and the Alouettes were going to win. But some way, somehow, Fajardo for the win. Crazy. Appreciate everything, people. Judy as well. Plenty of other people joining us because we got 77 likes. We got, what we got, about five new subs on the day. And we're going to do it all day tomorrow. Hopefully get at least 5 more. And we'll get 100 and less to 3,000. All right, people. I shall catch you tomorrow. Adios, Raider. The Rhino Nation for life. How they're going to walk off? That's terrible, terrible, terrible. The Alouettes are crumbling. They are crumbling. I don't know how they were able to smack up the Stamps, but stupid. Stupid, stupid, stupid. Unbelievable. All right, people. Football all day, all week, all year. This is what we do. See you tomorrow all day. Adios, Henry. Go, Colts, go. Popping in at the end. Appreciate that. Duct tape for the win. That's right. Anthony Richardson's injured. It's just a pinky. They're going to pop that back in there, George. They popped it back in, and he's day-to-day. Tyler Warren's a beast. Yeah, I was watching that game. He played like in the first half. He's looking good. If they have a quarterback to get Warren the ball, he's gonna be a beast. And Montreal missed the kick. Yep. And that fumble on the missed field goal by the Elks, leading to an Elks touchdown, that was a disaster. Turnovers are the worst. You happen to be a Colts fan? I cover all the Colts games. I cover all the primetime games, all the overseas games for the NFL, and the best game either before or after the Colts game. And I still cover all the CFL games till the Grey Cup. So we do a lot of football. We're the most we cover the most football games on YouTube. So make sure you sub it up, ring that notification bell, come back. We do this nonstop, people. Appreciate the love. See you tomorrow morning. I'm tired. Didn't get much sleep last night. We gotta do it again. Back-to-back days. 4 streams Saturday, 4 streams Sunday. See you guys there. Once again, thank you, Rhino Nation. You're welcome.